Pick, sponsored by Kayak.
He's on the beat to deal with the chaos than at any other time of the year. Coming up, Good King Wenceslas lashed out. There's little Christmas spirit on the streets of Peterborough. And too much seasonal cheer lands this man in trouble.
You just had a little bit, have you? How much is a little bit?
Just one glasses.
It's the run-up to Christmas and chucking out time in Peterborough. This patrol has been radioed to help another police unit with a brawl outside a pub. Over Christmas, binge drinking goes up massively, and in Peterborough there are 20% more drunken affrays. Two men have been fighting, and one has already been restrained with handcuffs and leg straps. The other's being held down, but he's still violent and abusive. This Christmas, the government has pledged £2.5 million in its toughest ever crackdown on alcohol-fueled disorder.
Oh, that's nice!
The police officer's main aim is to get the man under control. His legs and arms are tied, but he's still got his teeth.
Don't fight the post. Let go! Oh! No, there's a chance. Thank you.
Trussed up like a Christmas turkey, the man is dumped into the police van, but he's upside down. And it's unsafe to travel in this position, so the cops have to take him out and try again.
Yeah.
You can't stay like that. You can't stay like that.
Oh! I'm sorry.
You can't stay like that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, the man's girlfriend is not happy. He's got her wallet, and she's got no money to get home.
Catherine needs the wallet. Okay, we're sorting it out. We're sorting it out. Oh, my cash card.
The police are trying to help, but have to keep the two apart.
She's lying. I know what she's like. She's screaming. She doesn't like me. Sorry.
Can I have the wallet, please?
Take what you want to go away. Oops.
I need the wallet.
Sit down now.
The girlfriend's got the money, but it's dawned on her that Christmas could be ruined by her other half spending some of the festive period behind bars.
He is, to say the least, he's quite drunk.
I know, that's all it is. It's that all. I'm sorry.
Come down here, 2 males have been detained by officers, quite violent, on the floor, handcuffs on, leg restraints. We're not exactly sure what offences are at the moment. The other officers have dealt with that. But we've just safely detained them and put them in the van, as you've seen. We're going to take them back to Fort Wood now, put them into custody, and then once they've sobered up, they'll be interviewed in the morning.
Both men were charged with violent disorder and are awaiting a court appearance. In Peterborough, over Christmas, violent crime rises by nearly 10%, fuelled by seasonal binge drinking.
Yeah, received. We're about 4 minutes off.
An urgent call has come through to this unit. There's been a fight at a pub on the edge of town.
Right, we've just had an emergency shout on an A grade to a fight in a restaurant in the outskirts of Peterborough in Eye. Reports of a fight ongoing. We don't know numbers. We don't know what exactly is involved at the minute, so we've got a number of units en route.
It may be the season of goodwill, but a Christmas office party has gone seriously wrong and workmates are at war, trashing the pub.
10 people that all work alongside each other decided to take it out on each other tonight in the restaurant.
In Peterborough alone last year, nearly 7,000 incidents were reported of criminal damage, nearly a quarter of all crime reported in the town.
Okay. Everybody's drunk. What's actually... Are they gone? Is anyone
It
still
looks
here?
like the fight has broken up and the troublemakers have fled when they heard the police sirens.
Are they still here?
PC Gav Hall
Or
is
are they gone?
duty-bound to investigate the scene.
All right, so where have the people that have caused this gone?
I don't know about where it's gone.
Hi, mate.
There's one member of the warring party still left inside, and as the officers move in, he picks his moment and pays big time for his bad timing.
Let go! easy. I tell you what, is my lady there? Will you do me one favour, gentlemen?
When a suspect is violent and intimidating, the police don't mess about. 7 officers clamp the man's body so he can no longer harm anyone else.
Fuck off!
Hey, come on.
Violent crime in Peterborough accounts for a whopping 1/5 of all the crime in town.
All I want to know is where's my wife?
We don't know this much time. We'll sort out in a minute, mate, all right?
Do you know what? You're a bunch of wankers.
Yeah, and you're a nice bloke.
You rattled my ears there.
What should have been a fun night has turned into a nightmare for this man. He's been in a fight, been restrained, lost his wife, and faces being charged with assaulting a policeman.
Fuck all!
Right, we put him down first.
The latest crime statistics alarmingly show that a massive 60% of binge drinkers admit to involvement in criminal and disorderly behaviour. It's a big headache for the cops.
Where's my wife? Where's my lady?
Calm down, please.
Yeah, basically we've attended the pub here tonight. There's been a Christmas party that's gone wrong. There's been a fight involving about 10 persons where 2 members of the public have been assaulted and injured. We're just waiting for ambulances on the scene now. We've got 9 offenders still outstanding somewhere in the village. Again, it's Christmas season gone wrong. It's a works party. Too much alcohol in too little space. The pub's too small for the amount of people in there, really.
PC Vince Smith never found the rest of the revellers, and the man in the van was eventually charged with actual bodily harm, assault and 2 assaults on police officers. His Christmas frenzy cost him over £1,500 and 140 hours community service.
Just come in, read the DIC, please.
Leicester's mobile CCTV unit has spotted a car being driven erratically. At Christmas, the police are on high alert for drink drivers. Each year in the UK, 3,000 people are killed or seriously injured in drink driving accidents.
Roger, confirm it's Mike 492.
The immediate response vehicle is alerted and within minutes is on scene. The driver is ordered to pull over onto the pavement.
Hello, mate. How you doing? All right? Good, good. Possibly you could just put your cigarettes out for me? Lovely. Is this your vehicle? Is this your vehicle? Is this your car? Yeah? OK. Just step out for me, bring your keys with you.
Drink driving is something Leicester police take very seriously. 1 in 6 of all deaths on the roads in the county involve drivers who are over the legal limit.
How long have you owned the car?
Sorry?
How long have you owned the car? Just come onto the pavement for me so we're not on the road. How long have you owned the car?
Just 2 minutes. I go to chicken chips. I eat in the chicken chips, and then I go home.
Right, OK. We've had information to believe that you may have consumed alcohol, then be driving the car.
Yeah.
Obviously, because of that, I've stopped you, and I can smell alcohol on your breath at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you been drinking tonight?
Just little.
You just had a little bit, have you?
Yes.
How much is a little bit?
Just 1 glasses.
OK. By means I've had...
He's going to be breathalyzed. It's one of 2,000 carried out in Leicester this Christmas, with half proving positive.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Will you submit to a breath test, yeah?
Yeah,
OK. Just want to come take a seat in the car and we'll do the breath test in there, all right?
If the suspect can't complete the test, he'll be asked to give a blood sample. There's no getting away. Police come down hard on anyone caught drink driving, as 11 people are killed by drink drivers on UK roads every week.
Charlie Sierra 14.
He's failed the test.
Yeah, Roger. Can we have room at Euston Street, please? 1 male adult positive breath test.
A police van is on hand to take him to the station. He'll need plenty more lifts this Christmas. The man was charged with driving with excess alcohol and was found to have no driving licence, insurance or MOT. He could face a £2,500 fine, be disqualified from driving for a year and receive a 3-month prison sentence. Still to come on Christmas Crime UK. Christmas spirits have left this man utterly legless. A vicious assault in Peterborough.
Hey, listen.
And this drunken reveller is on the charm offensive.
You fucking dicks.
I wanna go. Pick, sponsored by Kayak.
It's Christmas Day! I'm up! Here's your Christmas sock. That's the thing, right?
Well, look, I have a surprise for you two. Cover your eyes. The vegan Plant Kitchen Beef Wellington, topped with delicious, rich mushroom duxelle and wrapped in crisp pastry.
Whoa, I wish it could be Christmas every day. Huh, someone should really write a song about that.
Yeah, this is not just Christmas food. This is M&S Christmas food. Cases of anxiety in young adults are rising.
Daisy, 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 Daisy. Mark Jacobs.
I've been exploring to find bingo inspiration for me Foxy Fabulous. Me cup of tea. Join today for a 40 quid bingo bonus and 40 free spins. Hey up! Discover the fun at Foxy Bingo.
Welcome to Now, the place to be this Christmas. Here, our movie team find you the latest festive films. We've also got the matches that matter. And here, entertainment choose the shows you'll love. You see, at Now, we're on a mission to bring you the best. Stream the entertainment you love now.
Wouldn't it be nice to capture perfect moments with the iPhone 13 on Sky Mobile? Discover a world of possibilities. Get the perfect iPhone 13 on the perfect network. Sky Mobile. Hello, possible.
Jerry's here! Jerry! Mate, how are you?
It's so good, Jerry!
Good to see all of you, yeah.
Why is Jerry so popular? It's been like this ever since we started using Workday. What do you mean? It makes it easier to develop great relationships with our suppliers. Now, everyone, everywhere loves Jerry. They sure do. They do. They really do.
Workday. Finance, HR, planning, and spend management for a changing world.
Why not? Why? L'eau de parfum. Yves Saint Laurent.
Every home should be a haven. IKEA, the wonderful everyday.
Take a spin on our Wheel of Wins for your chance to win thousands of cash prizes, free spins and bonuses. Free to play every day. GrosvenorCasinos.com.
Welcome to Dreamland.
This Christmas on Sky Arts. The stage is set and the skates are laced. If only there was some snow.
Who doesn't love snow?
From jubilant celebrations to revolutionary tales. This Christmas brings something for everyone. So get your outfits ready, put your dancing shoes on, and enjoy the festivities.
It's a great show.
Have a very merry musical Christmas on Sky Arts.
They don't remember Peter.
How could they? He never existed. He served his purpose.
I've been seeing him in my dreams for the past 3 weeks.
We have to find him.
The timeline has been rewritten. He was erased, and yet traces of him continue to bleed through.
It was the man in the mirror. He was here, and then he was gone. I saw him.
Break the timeline. Fringe, weeknights at 10 on Pick.
Pick, sponsored by Kayak.
Alcohol-related crimes as seasonal binge drinking skyrockets. Coming up, a wee mistake ends up costing £80.
Could you not have found a toilet?
And banged up for taking the law into his own hands.
Sit and watch some girl get battered, and then I'll stick up for her, and then I'll get arrested.
God rest ye merry, gentlemen, but as far as the police are concerned, Christmas's merry gentlemen give no rest at all.
Where you going, mate? Where you going?
Home.
Where?
It's kicking out time in Barrow, and this guy's had too much Christmas cheer.
Where?
26.
Right. Have you got some money for a taxi?
Yeah.
Yeah? Where are you getting a taxi from? Around the corner?
His drunken stumbling has brought him to the attention of Sergeant Ellis.
Yeah? All right, mate.
The police are duty-bound to look after people who can't help themselves. They could easily become the victims of attacks and muggings. They decide to give him the chance to make his own way home. But the man is completely drunk and in danger of hurting himself. The cost of alcohol-related incidents and crime to the taxpayer is a huge £12 billion a year.
Can you get up on your feet?
Yeah.
Come on. Have you got some cash in your pocket? Show us you've got some cash and we'll get you
I'm
sorted.
joking.
Hey?
Sergeant Ellis steps in to take control. He is going to have the hangover from hell, but the cops just want to make sure he gets home safely.
Because you've had enough, haven't you? Come on, let's walk you over to the taxi rank. He's in the taxi office now. He's got money in his pocket, so they'll get him sorted with a taxi and get him away home. But at least we know that he's not going to be laid on the street and in the cold.
The man is at home in the taxi rank and even manages to find a friend. They've only left him a couple of minutes when the officers are called back to the taxi rank. He's simply too drunk, and no cabbie wants to risk having him in their car in case he's sick.
Yeah, with the male that we spoke to earlier on, we're just at Yates's. I'll be around in a minute. Craig.
Right, come on, mate, listen. Again.
It seems the cabbies were right to refuse. It's come out the other end. It's up to Sergeant Ellis and the others to give him a lift home. The next day, the boy received a visit from the police and was reported for being drunk and incapable. The CCTV unit in Peterborough has picked up a brawl outside a club. One man is drenched in blood. He's accusing a girl of causing his injuries by hitting him with a stiletto heel.
She was the worst one in the lot. What's your date of birth, Holly?
Crimes involving violent women have skyrocketed in the last 10 years and are becoming more common on the streets of Peterborough.
So he started going, why hit my mate, why hit my mate? Then that man knocked loud.
In the town, a massive 70% of all violent crimes are alcohol-related.
7386.
A dog unit is called in to help calm the crowd gathering outside the club. No one's prepared to mess with the Alsatian. PC is taking the accused girl's statement.
Sorry, I need to do something.
But she has a different version of events. She says the man was pestering her in the club.
Do you know him?
The girl claims that the man wouldn't leave her alone in the club and that a fight broke out after she started calling him names.
Stop trying to chat up kids. And then he was like, oh, fuck off. And then he came up to me and full pelt in the face.
Right, what's your name?
Another man has been arrested after trying to defend the girl when the injured man fought back. But you can't take the law into your own hands, so he's on his way back to Thorpewood Police Station.
Right, just come with me. I'll find the officer.
See ya.
Well, if you've been here...
No one is sure how the fight started. The injured man needs medical attention, but his story will be checked out later.
Listen.
On the way to the police station, the man who allegedly tried to help the girl is furious about being arrested.
Sit and watch some girl get battered, and then I'll stick up for her, and then I'll get arrested. What is it? Are we a nation of fucking woman beaters or what? Yeah, fuck off now, I don't want to film it. That's it.
This man was charged with disorderly behaviour and assault with intent to resist arrest. The other details of the case are still being investigated. Cheltenham town centre, and a foot patrol is on its way to an incident at a nearby pub. Violent offences are up 10% at Christmas, and it's important the cops get there fast to suppress any trouble. The pub bouncers are refusing this man entry because he's had too much Christmas cheer and could potentially cause trouble.
I'm not, lads, I'm not.
The man's already been kicked out of other pubs down the street and was just trying his luck. He's led away to be handcuffed, but is still protesting his innocence.
Jump out of the way.
Hey, listen, I'm not jumping for
Oh, you are, mate. You can let go of my arm, too.
No, you let go of my arm.
Let go of my arm.
You let go of my
Let go of my arm.
Let go of my arm, now.
Over 70% of assaults in the town are alcohol-related, and the large number of bars and clubs means the problem isn't going away.
Hey, listen, I'm not jumping for
You are, mate, so you've been arrested for it. Hold on.
The police are on high alert over Christmas and can hand out on-the-spot £80 fines to anyone whose behaviour is antisocial or abusive.
What are you doing there?
Once pinned down, his mood changes and he starts to struggle and become abusive.
I'm not struggling.
You're right. Hold on, stay there.
You fucking dicks.
Okay, stand up.
What?
Come and stand up for us. Stand
No,
up for
no,
us.
I'm not. No, I'm not getting in, no. Oh,
Stand up. There's a van, son.
Here we go, look, there's a tree like that.
Right. Have you got a key?
For fuck's sake, what have I done? Right, do you know what I've done? I haven't done nothing. I haven't had a fucking Kentucky.
Wait, move your arms so I can lock them properly.
Why?
Move your arms so I can
do
lock
you a favour.
A third officer steps in to bring the situation under control. The man is fuming and can't understand why the police have arrested him.
Okay, then.
I asked you, mate, and you said no. And you've done this on the fucking...
Hold his head. Get the other arm, mate.
But Gloucestershire police are firm with drunks. Recent crime figures show that violence fuelled by booze has gone up by 13% compared to last year.
You were told earlier. You've been warned on numerous occasions and you pushed your luck too far.
Yeah, I'm a killer. I'm a killer. I'll kill anyone.
Gloucester, yes, sir.
Oh my God. I'll tell you what.
Who needs a pat
You
back?
guys suck. You got nothing else to do.
Sit down. Sit down.
You dirty little bastards. You got to fuck off. Let me stop.
Right, he's going to be Gloucester, so... Right? Yeah. You'll come.
Packed into the police van, the man was allowed to dry out in the cells overnight and was charged with a fixed penalty £80 fine. It's heaving in Barrow, and as the pubs empty, the trouble starts. This man has been punched in the face. It's an all too regular occurrence as booze-fuelled violence goes up by nearly 10% in the town over Christmas. Sergeant Ellis has radioed for an ambulance.
Well, I can see you now. The ambulance is here now. Hello? He's not saying what's happened, he's saying he can't remember. He's got some sort of injury to his mouth or his face. I mean, it's possible that somebody's assaulted him, it's possible he's fallen over. I mean, he's not for saying what's happened, so we can only deal with what we can.
He's obviously hurt, but so drunk he can't remember what happened. The couple just want to get home, but Sergeant Ellis tries to get them to remember what happened so she can track the offender.
Have you remembered what's happened yet?
All I know is I was waiting for a taxi and some guy asked me for a flag and that's it.
Well, if you remember in the morning and you want something done,
No.
he's refused medical treatment. All he wants to do now is get in a taxi and get himself away home, which, to be honest, you know, he's had plenty to drink. It's probably the best solution. See him into a taxi and he's another one away home.
But the man's partner has just added to the problem.
Could you not have found a toilet? No. Well, to just stand and urinate in the street.
She's so drunk, she's wet herself.
It's not your fault, is it? Just, I'll stand there like that.
Right, just a minute, I'm talking to this lady, all right?
The couple have gone from being the victims of crime to the perpetrators.
Something which later rely on in court.
She's being booked for indecent behaviour, one of over 5,000 similar bookings this Christmas in the UK.
I wanted a cigarette, by the way. I got smacked in the mouth.
Right, we're trying to help you, aren't we?
Well, you tried to.
Are you going that way then?
Yeah.
All right.
No. I got
The woman tries to get out of it, but Sergeant Ellis isn't impressed.
All right, anyway. Well, he's too drunk to speak to at the moment, and he's saying he can't remember what's happened. So we'll be able to make contact with him in the morning and see whether or not he remembers what's happened. But whilst we're speaking to him, she was obviously stood there next to him and decided to urinate in the street. So she's been reported for an offence of urinating in the street.
The man didn't recall what happened and never rang back. His partner is awaiting a court appearance for urinating in public.